This tutorial will describe how to place the holes in the wheel so that we've got some spokes, and we'll also demonstrate how to do the PDF drawings. First thing we want to do is create a new sketch on our drawing. We'll do it right here on the top surface. We'll go ahead and use this horizontal line as a reference. We'll start out here, go vertically upwards, come back down here at a good angle, and then back right there. Right click and hit OK. I'm going to turn this line segment into a construction geometry. And now I can use that. It won't show up as a profile line, but it'll show up that I can use it to do different things. I'm going to go ahead and mirror this line, shift select this line about this geometry line. So now it makes both of those over there as well. It mirrors whatever I selected in the sketch, and I'll hit OK. So now when I select this, this is just one volume. This is just a reference line. The sketch doesn't see it as part of the profile. So now I can hit Stop Sketch. I can select that geometry, right click, and do Press Pull. I want to go through my wheel. I'm just going to go through all sides. That way if we change the thickness of the wheel, this will go through. I'm going to hit OK. The next thing I want to do is I want to create another circular pattern. It asks me for what I want to select. I can come down here and select that extrusion. And I'll do pattern features is what I need. And select that extrusion. The axis will be the center axis of the wheel. I want to do 6 of them, and then OK. So there's all the spokes in the wheel. You can come in here and add fillets to all these corners. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete that circular pattern. I'm going to add the fillets to this before I make the pattern. I want that line right there. That vertex. And then this vertex. Once I have all 3 of those vertexes, I can come in here to modify, do the fillet. We want a nice big fillet. We'll say maybe 1 inch. Let me come back up here to my view cube so I can see what that looks like. We might have even done 2 inches. Maybe too much. 1.5 inches. Okay, we'll just leave it like 1 inch. We'll go ahead and OK. The important idea is just to know how to do it. So now we'll come back here again to create our circular pattern. I want to select not only the extrusion, but I want to shift select the fillet as well. I'll select the center axis, do 6 of them. There you go. Now it's already got the rounded profile. So go ahead and hit save. Save the new version of this. The other thing I want to do, this is already a component, so that's good. I'll select it over here. I can right click. Come down here to the option to do create new drawing. It asks for the size paper, 17 by 11. It's not quite going to be big enough. Actually, that's fine. If you were going to use a laser cutter, you'd want to do a much bigger sheet, a size E, so it can be a 1-to-1 size, but on our drawing, we're fine doing 17 by 11. That's a good size. So I hit OK. Brings up a new tab where I have the drawing. First thing you want to do, the base view is automatically selected. You want to do an orientation. This is the front view. You come down here and pick one of the isometric views. It's nice to have an isometric image. It's kind of an angled view of your object. I want to do this a little bit bigger, right there, and click to place that. Style, I'm going to do shaded with visible edges for my style. Hit OK, and it gives us a nice view of the wheel. Next thing we want to do is do another base view, but this time, usually we want to do the top, the front, and the right view, but since our wheel is a circle, the top view will be the circular view. And then if I were to select OK, now I can come off of here and do a projected view. So I'll take that top view, and then when I project it, that's going to be the side view, and if I come over here horizontally, that's the vertical. But the deal is that both of those are the exact, this view and this view are identical to each other. So I'm going to right click and hit OK. Take my cursor and delete that one. When I look at this, I'd like this a little bit bigger. So I'm going to right click and hit Edit View. I'm going to change this back to the 1 to 5 as well. I'll select this and grab the center, move it down a little bit so it fits on the page. Then I got to grab the projected view as well, move that down, and it'll snap to vertical. The next thing we want to do is put some dimensions on here. We can add, let's actually add a bill of materials first. The bill of materials will come oh, never mind. Let's go ahead and just do dimensions. We'll come in here, put the outside dimension of the wheel. We can zoom in, put the I want to do, let's do a dimension between where I click, which is not what I want. I want a dimension the diameter of that wheel. And it's not being nice. There you go. Right there. Now it says specify circle diameter. That's what I want. I can put this wherever I want to. To zoom in on here, specify that diameter. Those are the diameter of the holes. Those are the important parts. We can come up here and measure from the center of this hole to the center of that hole. That's 5 inches. And then from the center I'm not sure why this is giving me a it's really odd, the error that's giving me. We go from the center of one to the center of the other. Maybe it doesn't like the fact that I moved it off to the side. Okay, well, it's happy now. I'd like to try to go from this line up to this hole as well. But it thinks I want to move it. So we'll use Control Z. Go back to our dimension tool. Up to here. Zoom in a little bit. And place that one. It's giving me an error as well. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. So I've got the distance that the two holes are away from the center. I've got the size of all these holes and the radius of the wheel. That should be fine. Come down to this one, and all we need down here is to go from the top to the bottom and show people how thick that is. That these are ½ inch thick. So now if you zoom out, we've got all the important aspects of the wheel labeled. Now you can come in here for text and you can fill in the text portion of this wheel. So it says specify first corner, drag to the opposite corner. You can put whatever text you want in here. Rover wheel and hit enter. And then that's not necessarily where I wanted it. Click once, and you can kind of drag it to where you want it. If you double click on it, then you can edit the text as well. So you can put the project, Rover wheel, title. Just go ahead and put your name in this area. If I drag a box, until it's a text box again. I'll put my name in here. Alright, and that should be good. I'm going to make sure we save our work. Well, that's a great name. We'll go ahead and hit save. Okay, so it's saved. The last thing you need to do is come up here to output and you create a PDF. This is what you're going to post to your student notebook page. Save this to somewhere where you can find it. Hopefully you've got a folder for your Rover Challenge stuff. I'm going to put mine right here. And then you'll be able to go back, find that PDF, and post that to your student notebook page. And that's the end of this tutorial. Thank you.